Welcome back to a new season of Pop Goes the Kernel, where we dive into today's latest pop culture, music, television, movies, and more.
I'm Libby Heckert.
I'm Marissa Armstrong.
And I'm Gabby Mercedes.
So today's episode is going to include an intense summer music, TV show, movie, all of it recap, some Love Island, Dancing with the Stars, and lots more.
Let's get popping.
The opinions expressed on this podcast are the speaker's own and don't uphold the opinions expressed by the Kentucky Kernel.
Some hot new bombshells have entered the villa this season on Love Island USA. This is season 7 of Love Island USA, and it took the world by storm. Everyone I know was talking about it. I was watching. I'd never watched Love Island before. This was my first season because I'd heard so much about season 6. Because, like, Rob and Leah, all the things. Mm-hmm. I was obsessed. I was there every night because, for those of you who don't know, Love Island airs every single night for 6 weeks straight, except for Wednesdays and Saturdays where they do After Sun. I was hooked. Every night I was watching.
My dog knew when it was time for Love Island because it would hit like 8:45 and I'd be like, Louie, like, it's time for Love Island. And we would go downstairs and watch it and then go to sleep. Like, it was a thing.
Did Louie have a favorite member of this season?
Honestly, he hated Ace. He did not like him. He thought he was annoying, and so did I. So
You all know me. You all know I do not like these kinds of shows. I got FOMO from not watching it when everyone else was, and I started it, and all of a sudden I found myself literally sitting on the couch every single day, except for Wednesdays and Saturdays, to watch every single episode. I got my mom hooked on it. I had my dog sitting there watching me with it, and honestly, I'm sure they didn't care. They were just, happy to be there, but I mean, it became like a family tradition. We were all into it.
And the fun part about it is it's so interactive because you can download the app and then you vote for which couples you love and which ones you want to go home because they film it in real time, like I think it airs 2 days after it's actually happened. So, like, we're a part of the Love Island villa.
And it makes you watch it as soon as it comes out because the polls, like, close, like, a certain amount of hours after the episode airs. So, like, you have to watch it and participate.
I was always voting. If I missed a night, I was at the gym the next day, literally putting it on the treadmill, and I was, like, locked in.
I love that. No, I really do.
Yeah, so there were a lot of controversies and events that happened with any reality show, as it would. I want to start with Huda versus Jeremiah. So Huda was one of the, I would say, main characters of this season of Love Island, and she immediately, off the bat, fell in love with Jeremiah. She was hooked on Jeremiah. They had the first actual date, and then things started to go south because they got too clingy with each other and they weren't exploring other connections, and then there comes Pancake Gate.
I think, let me tell you, I did not actually, I loved Huda as soon as she came on my screen, like her little intro dance. I was like, this girl I love her. She's be my,
that's just the way.
Exactly. I was like, this girl is going to be my girl. Like, I got it. But then, like, stuff started to escalate, and I was like, I'm not really sure. I just think she's, like, a type of girl that wants the guy to, like,
do literally everything.
Exactly, and her be like everything to a man, which is great. I love that, but it was like weird. But then by the end of the show, I like fell in love with her again. Especially, I just don't think she was treated the right way in the end of the show, and I feel like honestly, after the show ended, she was the best one to choose to like be the most famous, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes. She's done like a great job.
She did an NFL commercial recently?
Yes. And it was really good too. She's had so many brand deals, and honestly, I think that's what she really needed. I know she wanted to go into Love Island. She wanted to find love. We all knew she was a mommy. Mamacita. So I think it's really good that all these brands are like, okay, work for us. Like, everyone loves you. And that NFL commercial, it truly spoke women empowerment to me.
Yes.
Like, she ate down.
She's a baddie.
And I feel like she's been very true to herself after the villa. She's been very nice to her fans and her followers, which makes me like her even more.
Right. And like I mentioned, Pancake Gate was a situation that involved Huda and Jeremiah.
Goodness gracious.
Jeremiah, he tried to cook her some pancakes, and then they were raw, and then she didn't tell him, and then she made someone else make her pancakes. It was a whole situation. I remember it going down, and I was like, why are we spending a whole hour-long episode talking about pancakes? But we got past it, and there was much more to talk about. We have Nicolandria. This is gonna be a topic divided, I feel.
I'm sorry, I loved Nick the whole season
He's my favorite.
Until he got out of the villa.
Yeah.
I liked Alandria in the beginning until I will tell you exactly the moment I did not like her and Shelly anymore. Whenever Amaya was up there in front of everybody and they just sat there. I'm the type of friend and type of girl to anyone. It doesn't matter if we're friends or not. I will yell at somebody if you're disrespecting somebody that doesn't deserve it. Like Ace, dude, like I know he's a short king, like he has an ego like 3 times the size of him. Great, good for you. But like he was so rude to her when she was standing up there, and she was just standing up there crying, and she was very respectful, and she was just like okay, and just crying, and nobody stuck up for her. And that like broke my heart, because I'm like, you guys are not true friends at all. Like if you're letting your friend letting her get walked all over in front of everybody and in front of all of America, like that's so embarrassing. Like what kind of person are you? And it just turned me off to them the whole rest of the time, and I was like, come on.
And Amaya would literally stand up for anyone.
Oh my gosh,
Amaya Papaya, my queen.
She was like, everyone could be like, oh, so and so is a girl's girl, so and so is a girl's girl. Amaya was the definition of a girl's girl. She had her connections, and you know what? Some of these connections, don't even get me started on Brian and Ace.
And Austin.
So I choose to not remember Austin. A lot of people liked him, and me personally, I couldn't stand him.
Could not stand
him. I thought he had a big ego.
He reminded me of Scott Disick, and you guys know how much I love the Kardashians, and everybody kept saying that. I'm like, no, you are offending Scott Disick. Like, you are offending him. Like you can't say that. But I didn't like Amaya in the beginning at all. I thought she was so freaking annoying.
I did, yeah.
So annoying. And then she grew on me a lot more.
Once I feel like she got out of I feel like she started like chasing after them, and once I actually saw like who she actually was, I was like, my little papaya.
She's so cute.
What was her song? I never said I was perfect.
She was just authentically herself throughout the whole season. I feel like it just showed.
And that's why she's our winner.
Yes, exactly.
Her and Brian, which
we don't talk about Brian. No.
I really thought they were gonna last.
I thought they were gonna make it. It seemed like they were such a good pair. So to see him, I know there's been a lot of rumors on social media speculating he cheated. Honestly,
don't think he would.
I wouldn't think he would, but we never know, truly.
Well, Pepe, like, I love Pepe, guys. Okay, I love him.
Let's be for real. Pepe fumbled Iris so hard.
Yeah.
Well, she kind of fumbled him. Like, he is so
I think TJ's
amazing.
Beautiful, personally.
But I didn't like the way TJ acted on the show. I feel like he was too high on his horse. Like, even Vanna, was that her name? Yeah, they were forced to get coupled up with whoever, whenever, but I just didn't think he was like respecting her. You know what I mean?
Going off of forced, backtracking a little bit, I do feel like Nicolandria was forced.
Yes.
As much as I love them together and I loved that friendship, I feel like the producers kind of saw a segue being like, oh, even though they both got voted out of the villa, okay, let's just pair them together and throw them back in.
That was kind of crazy.
And even, like, you could even tell Alandria was like, people really think we're good together.
I mean, everyone on TikTok was making edits of them. I mean, granted, I will say I was liking those edits, because one thing about me is, like, I love a little friends to lovers action, and we didn't have any solid couples, so I was really, like, feeding into that. And then the producers saw how much love they were getting, and I think they forced that elimination just so they could get them together. But I will say, I do think it turned, like, a little unforced. Like, I think by the end they were, like, had a little connection, but I do agree that it was not all genuine in the beginning.
Hey, but they're still going strong.
They are. Are they the only couple?
I believe Shelly and Ace are still together.
Shelly and Ace are still together, yes.
They just don't post a lot on social media.
Yeah. But it's odd that we get to that couple, because, of course, the rumor speculating going on that they were together before the show started. They admitted right off the bat they had already known each other. They had met up, that Ace thought Shelly was beautiful. So how are we feeling that there may be a little bit of connection outside the villa before inside?
I mean, they didn't even make it to the finale, which I thought was strange because they were one of the strongest couples, whether they knew each other or not. But, I mean, I feel like the point of the show is to go in and meet new people. So them knowing each other was kind of like, but you connect with who you connect with. So, like, I don't blame them.
And I definitely think a lot of I know Shelley felt a lot of hate while she was on the show because of some of the challenges that were opinions from America, and I honestly think it was because of her being with Ace. Because I feel like there was some people that liked him and a lot of people that didn't, and like a lot of people, I know myself, I didn't like the way he treated the people around him. I like, whatever, it's great to be a leader and like be the alpha male, I guess. I don't know, like, but like, who do you think you are?
Right.
Like, you know, and I felt bad for Shelley because I'm sure they were happy they left the villa together, but it's like, we've been together since the beginning.
Right.
Like, why are we not at the end?
Yeah.
That's kind of shocking. So it was a summer, but I'm not sure if it was the summer I turned pretty.
Good one, Libby.
I just came up with
Good
that
one.
on the spot. But so the Summer I Turned Pretty final season came out this summer. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. One more episode, and you guys will get our full opinions on it next week. So stay tuned. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about how wild this season has been. It really has taken a lot of twists and turns. I feel like for me, you can probably go back a few pop episodes and see that I was Team Jeremiah, and I'm really embarrassed too.
Oh, Libby, I remember.
Oh,
I
Libby.
remember. And I remember being like, oh, just wait for season 3.
And I've read the books. That's the thing. Like, I read the books, but I just like the way he was portrayed in the seasons more. I thought, like, my vibe was like, oh, he's like his mom, and Conrad's like his dad. And now we're seeing the
completely
opposite.
opposite.
And now I'm laying in my bed watching it every Wednesday night, like, Conrad, come on, like, pull it out for us. We can do this.
I remember telling you all I was Team Jeremiah just based off looks because I had never really seen The Summer I Turned Pretty. I had to binge watch it with my little sister this entire summer, and honestly, I got addicted to it. For those of you who don't know The Summer I Turned Pretty, it is based off of a book series, and it has gone absolutely viral these past few years. Honestly, Team Conrad all the way. He is way more like his mom. And second, it's all about the cacao.
And he's a med student,
Bro,
guys.
it's all about
the cacao.
I just want to say, I've been watching The Summer I Turned Pretty since the night it came out on the television screen. And I've been Team Conrad since day one, so I'm so glad that you guys have finally joined the right team and the right side, and I'm so excited for the finale.
I know, I'm excited to see what happens. I don't know. We'll see.
Especially since they're not going off the books anymore. I think it'll be very interesting to see how they wrap this.
In this season, I've actually turned into hating Belly. Like, I can't
Yeah,
stand her.
same.
So I'm excited to see how it ends, and I'm wondering if she's just going to ruin it all, and then I'm just going to
Probably
be sad.
She's gonna choose Summer.
I know. Oh my gosh, I can't.
Another season of Pop comes another season of Dancing with the Stars. I'm so excited, guys. I know we've all talked about it before. The newest season has started to come out with some of its cast members. We got the full cast release. I'm gonna go over some of my favorites who I'm most excited to see. First, I'm so excited for Jen Affleck from Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, but most importantly, her partner, Jan, who was actually one of the dancers at the Eras tour, and now he's going to be a pro on this season.
That's so cool.
I'm so excited. I fell in love with him at the Eras tour. He's so talented, and so to see him just jump in as a pro, I'm so excited. Also excited to see Dylan Efron. Zac Efron's brother.
Wait, I didn't even know he was on it.
Yes, also from The Traitors, if any of you have watched that. My number one, Danielle Fishel from Boy Meets World is going to be on there.
Danielle, oh my gosh, I love her.
One thing about me, I love Boy Meets World. I love it. It's one of the best sitcoms ever because it's just so awesome. And I have a t-shirt with Topanga's face on it, and it says Topanga. It's from Five Below. Shout out. I love it.
So people can have their opinions, right? There's only one right answer in my book. Boy Meets World or Girl Meets World.
Oh, boy. Obviously.
That is
Girl
the right
was
answer.
so cringy.
Yeah.
It just, I get what they were trying to do with it, but Boy Meets World was so good.
And original.
It was so original. It was honestly really good. And I'm truly sad that Ben Savage decided to just kind of leave. Because honestly, not gonna lie, I could also see him on Dancing with the Stars, but my girl Topanga.
Yeah. And then I'm also excited for Robert Irwin, because
we talked about him last season.
And he's paired with Whitney, not Riley, who we all predicted he was going to be paired with Riley Arnold. He is paired with Whitney. I think they're going to the finale. I think they could win.
I think they're going to the finale.
Early predictions, I think Robert Irwin's going to win, or Whitney and Mark. Whitney from Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, and Mark Ballas, who has taken a hiatus from being a pro. He's one of the most successful pros in Dancing with the Stars history. His last win was with Charlie D'Amelio, and I'm so excited for him to be back. He's amazing.
And Mark Ballas is a baddie.
Yeah.
I have heard that. My sister, huge competition dancer, and if I know anything about dancers, it is that Mark Ballas is the baddie of dancers.
Yeah. Amazing.
Well, I'll tell you who I think.
Yes.
Again, my girl Alex Earl, I just can't go against her. Like, I love her so much. And she actually has a dance background, so I could see her doing well. And I love Val. Like, I
love Val.
He's just awesome. I love him so much. And I think Jordan Childs is going to do amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, she has that natural rhythm already from gymnastics, and she's like amazing and strong and has the drive and all that stuff. I think she's going to do great. I'm excited. I feel like I've never actually fully watched a season of Dancing with the Stars.
Really?
Yes. Since I was younger, like back when Kim K was on it. And like, if you know who Hines Ward is, Steelers player, Hall of Famer, whatever. Anyway, sorry, a little plug. But he was on it. Like, I haven't actually watched it in a while. And my 6 roommates are making us watch it every single week, which I'm excited for. So that's my prediction.
Honestly, they are my hopefully Cinderella team, but Riley Arnold and my BFF Scott Hoying from Pentatonics. Yeah. He's definitely into it. I have seen her TikToks with him. I've seen his TikToks with her. He is having the time of his life. And honestly, I hope this is going to be another good one for her. Honestly, nobody's going to top Steven being partnered with her, because he was such a good pair. Yeah. So I'm very excited to see what Scott does with her, just because A, I love Scott, and B, he's got that sparkly energy that I'm here for.
They're going to be a fun duo. I can already tell with the TikToks they've been posting already. They're going to be a great duo.
But continuing with what Libby said, as far as Jordan Childs having just her energy, especially with all that motion and coordination from doing gymnastics, I just love Ezra Sosa so much. And them being partnered together, I think, was a blessing for him. And his TikTok cracked me up. I think I'll actually win this year.
I saw that.
So fingers crossed for you, Ezra. I guess
he's not paired with a fella.
Yes. We'll see. Well, I guess we'll just have to see who's going to take home the mirror ball this year.
I think it's only right if we talk about some of the movies that dropped this summer. Just some of them. There were a bunch. But my favorites, Happy Gilmore 2, How to Train Your Dragon, the live action, actually so good. You guys should definitely watch it. It was great.
Love Mason Thames, so I need to see it.
I love that movie too. The story is just great. Lilo and Stitch, the live action, Fantastic Four, The Naked Gun, the F1 movie, fantastic. Wouldn't recommend it more. Jurassic World Rebirth, kind of the same as all the other ones, sorry, but K-pop Demon Hunters and Superman. Hold on, Happy Gilmore 2. I love Happy Gilmore. It's like the only like actual funny golf movie I feel like there is. It was great. Still not as good as the first one. I don't enjoy that he killed his wife in the first 5 seconds. So it was kind of sad, but it was good. I loved how many, there were tons and tons of celebrities in it, so it was great to watch, and all the professional golfers that got to be in it, so that was fun. But
that was really cool to get to see how many celebrities were in Happy Gilmore too.
Every single scene we were like, oh, I know that person.
There's
I know
Travis
that.
Kelce.
and Adam Sandler's kids were in it, and his actual wife was in it too, so that was cool to see. But
I need to watch it because I'm a big Adam Sandler fan.
It's really good. Watch the original first and then watch the second one, because it like makes it a little bit better. But yeah, it was fun.
Guys, I'm going to need us to get a little serious here. You all know me. I am very much like I'm very generic. Like, I will listen to the new pop songs. I'm like, every now and then I'll get like into rap. Not a really big country fan. And one thing I do not like is K-pop. I don't like K-pop songs. I don't listen to them. I never have. And honestly, it makes me cringe to even think about it. I don't watch anime. I'm not a fan of it either. I don't I don't participate in anything very similar to this, but K-pop Demon Hunters single-handedly changed my life.
Wow.
I watched that movie 3 times. I know almost all of the songs, and I kid you not, I tried to drag so many people to the showing in the theaters. That movie blew up. What do you mean their songs it was number 1 on the top 100 for 4 to 5 weeks in a row. Sabrina Carpenter's new album came out. And that was number 1 for all of 3 days.
Wow.
That's crazy.
And K-pop Demon Hunters went back up to
It's crazy it got released on streaming and it got so popular that they had to do a theatrical release for it, like, and put it in theaters. Because you don't really hear about many movies getting that big.
Mm-hmm.
The singing voices for the characters, Rumi, Mira, and Zoe, those are the 3 main characters, they're actually getting to present a VMA, which is so cool to me because I'm like, this came from a animated movie that Sony sold to Netflix. That is crazy. And also when my friends told me about it, because we all have the initial reaction, oh, what's the movie called? K-pop Demon Hunters. What's it about? A K-pop band fighting demons.
Yeah.
And I remember telling my friends, I'm not watching that. That is ridiculous. I saw an edit on TikTok. Bless up TikTok for that one. Saw an edit on TikTok and I was like, okay, why does it look really interesting? After 2 weeks straight, I finally watched it, and I kid you not, it changed my life. So if you guys are looking for a really odd movie that just, you can't talk about to your friends, that's literally going to change your life, K-pop Demon Hunters is it. It's it.
Music is always a huge part of the summer, so we have to highlight some of the albums that came out. There were a lot of great things. So we have Justin Bieber, guys, new album, Swag.
Crazy.
I was a believer back in the day.
That makes so much sense, Libby.
I see it.
I went to my best friends at home can attest to this. We had Justin Bieber camp when I was 5 at my dance studio, and I loved it. Lorde, she released her album called Virgin. Great album.
So good.
Like, again, here we go back to dance. Like, that's all I taught dance to this summer, all that stuff. Tyler, the Creator, Don't Tap the Glass. Another great one. One I don't like, guys, I don't like Jessie Murph. Don't come for me. Her album, Sex Hysteria. I don't know what it is. She just, like, irks me out. And my roommates love her. I just, like, congrats to her. She's 20 years old. And she's done amazing things. But I don't know. Her voice annoys me. I don't know. It's just not my favorite thing.
She doesn't really seem like your vibe either. Like, she's okay.
No.
There are some songs I like from her, some that are okay. I kind of liked this new album of hers over the summer. I listened to a few songs. My sister's a huge fan. So, of course, I listened to it a ton every time I had to ride in a car with her. But other than that, like, especially for you, Libby, like, she's just not really your vibe.
And I'm a country fan. Like, that's what my family listens to all summer because we live on a lake. But it's just like, if I'm going to listen to country, I'm going to listen to, like, Tyler Childers or, like, something like that. I don't know. She just, like, rubs me the wrong way. But my song of the summer, and I need to know everybody else's, Love Me Not. You guys know this song. You heard it all over TikTok, everything. I just love that song, and I still listen to it on my way to class. I love it. I feel like
a vibe.
It is, and it's so much fun, and was like summer vibes, and it's still warm outside, so why not keep going?
For me, I have an album of the summer, I would say, and it's Renee Rapp's Bite Me album.
So good.
So good. I've been a Renee Rapp fan since 2019, since she was on Broadway in Mean Girls.
I loved seeing her on Broadway.
So good. And this album, wow, it changed my life. Shy. Ooh, so good. Her live performance of Shy was amazing. Every song on there, there's no skips. She's just an incredible vocalist. Her vocals are actually insane. So shout out Renee Rapp, I love you.
I love a little Broadway to or like pop artist.
Yeah.
Just like
I love that she can segue into both, but her new album was really good. And I kind of like that she's made that switch away from more Broadway stuff, especially since they did the Mean Girls movie, and I did not like it at all.
She carried that movie.
She really did. Honestly, the clips that I did watch, because I did not watch the whole thing, it was literally for her. She outshined everybody. I love her. Me, though, My favorite song, I'm a huge Alex Warren fan. This is more of like a recent upbringing. I don't really know why, but his new album released over the summer, and in all honesty, I've been listening to Bloodline on repeat. It's Alex Warren featuring Jelly Roll, who is literally a Kentucky native. If you drive,
actually,
yeah, if you
I
drive,
didn't know he was from
mural?
Kentucky though.
there's a mural right by where Rupp Arena is. So if you're ever kind of driving
I was
by
wondering
there,
why that was there. I was like, why is there just Jelly Roll
What's he
painted
doing
on
there?
the side of this
he
building?
loves to perform in Kentucky too. Like he is always, I remember everyone wanted to go see him. At first, I was not really the biggest fan. However, Bloodline is a really good song that he's in. And honestly, I think it's kind of a different take on it. Another one that I really liked, and that was my song of the summer. So my kind of like music moment of the summer though was Benson Boone singing his live, and he was singing live, not his Moonbeam
I was about to
Ice
say,
Cream.
Gabby, if you're about to say that, we're gonna have a problem. Oh,
No, he was singing Sparks by Coldplay live.
Oh, okay.
And honestly, he has a career in not Moonbeam Ice
No,
Cream.
the thing with Benson Boone is his vocals are so good. Like, he sang Sign of the Times also live.
Yes.
And, like, he Kelly Clarkson that. Sorry, I love you, Harry Styles. But, like, his vocals are so good, and he's throwing it away on Moonbeam Ice Cream.
and doing backflips. Like, dude, like
backflip down.
I don't think he realizes he has such a yearning voice. He clarked that.
He clarked that.
He clarked
and
that.
I'm just saying, I'm like, I saw a TikTok. It was like, is he trying to be Harry Styles? I'm like, no, just let him go. Let him do his Moonbeam Ice Cream, because like nobody can do it like him, I guess.
The potential is there. He just needs to execute it better.
It wouldn't be a pop episode if I wasn't talking about some type of fashion thing. Okay, guys, I don't know if you heard about this over the summer, and I am a Vogue subscriber. I get my magazines every month. Vogue was using AI models, and I forget what issue it was, but it was one of the issues this summer.
That's
It was
crazy.
a huge controversy, like huge controversy. I'll tell you how I feel about it. I just feel like we're all journalists, whatever. Like, this is crazy. Like, I get AI is like a great tool and everything to use, but like, I feel bad for the models. Like,
For a magazine publication, like,
especially a
that's
huge one like that.
insane.
Wait a moment. How do you use AI models? And especially, how does Vogue use AI models? They are not hurting for
Their
models.
whole
for the record.
thing is like model photos.
Yeah, exactly.
So what are they doing in the Vogue offices? Like,
I have no clue, but I'm like sad for the models, because it's like, if you are a fashion model, you want to be in Vogue, you want to be on the cover of Vogue. Like, are you kidding? But like, why are we using AI? Like, come on. Like, there's nothing wrong with real people, real ideas, and creativity. I don't know. We'll see. Do you guys have good jeans?
You know I do.
I don't know, but
these puns.
I can't stop, guys. I'm sorry. So, a big thing this summer, a big controversy, not just in the fashion world, but everywhere, was the Sydney Sweeney Has Great Jeans American Eagle collab. She's had some interesting things we had the Dr. Squatch stuff, and so the tagline was a play on words between jeans, like jeans genetics, and like jeans
Denim.
that you
The
wear.
denim
Yes,
you
yes.
wear.
It sparked controversy with critics accusing the brand of promoting bad beauty standards and just bad things.
Kind of like promoting like the
Yeah.
blonde-haired, blue-eyed,
Yeah.
like gorgeous girl kind of
like
thing.
in a little like misogynistic
Right.
vibe. Like I saw a lot of controversy. I know on TikTok a lot of people were upset with it. I mean, I love her. I think she's great, but I feel like it's kind of a part of her brand. Is she like sexualizes herself like that? Which the thing is it increased American Eagle's sales by 30%.
That's crazy.
That just shows like all press is good press, even if it's bad, which
Right.
is crazy.
Kanye was right. Oh no.
I feel like sometimes brands, though, they're going to intentionally do the thing of controversial collaborations. They knew going into who they're working with that, like, she's kind of a polarizing figure. Some people love her, some people hate her. But they were leading with the phrase, any publicity is good publicity. So I think, I mean, it got their sales up. It did the job that they went out to do. It was just, like, kind of an odd way to go about it. And then, I don't know if you guys saw, but Gap decided to kind of clap back and did a collaboration with Cat's Eye. One of the best ads I've seen.
So good.
It's so good. I love Cat's Eye. Huge Cat's Eye stan. But... yeah.
It was so, like, that ad is, the whole campaign is so cool because it's so many different people, so many different types of people, just, like, I don't know. It's just great, and I loved it, and it was, like, a great, subtle, like, look at us type thing to American Eagle, but we'll see where this keeps going.
We may not be the ones with the 24-karat gold Labubus, but they sure have taken the internet by storm. So, Labubus, they're these little keychain dolls that are made by Pop Mart. It's a Chinese toy company, and they have made their way to America and all over our social media platforms. To kind of sum up a visual of what they look like for those who don't know, they are these tiny little, like I said, keychain, you can call them stuffed animals maybe, but they are these little they're in these little fuzzy fur looking suits with a normal yet monster looking face. So people either love them or they hate them. I'm gonna be so for real with you all. They are creepy, and every time I see one, I want to run in the other direction, mainly because I'm afraid they're going to eat me in my sleep. So
I too.
Are we?
I can't do them. I think they're weird. I think they're creepy.
Hey, they are already big enough that they're making
scare
fake
me.
ones as well.
La foo
So
foo.
I had a friend that, like, I told them I was not a Labubu girl. I couldn't do it. No, they went to a back alley gas station store to find a Labubu, and in particular, this 24-karat gold Labubu kind of trend that's going on TikTok, and she was convinced it was real. She wanted to be the next one. I don't understand why. I'm telling you right now, it's creepy. Get it away from me.
Let me tell you. Okay, so I thought they were creepy and low-key demonic whenever I first saw them. I was like, this is scary.
They still are.
But my TikTok For You page was all unboxing videos. And if you know me, I have like hyperfixations every week, and unboxing Labubus was like because people would buy the packs of like 12 of them to see if they got the secret. I really want the secret one, guys. The like really hard to get one. I really want it. But anyways, I just love watching them be unboxed, and I was like, oh, like it's so cute. Like I probably would never put it, like if I had an expensive purse, like some of these celebrities are literally putting them on their Birkins. Like I wouldn't put it on my Birkin, but like maybe my school backpack. I don't know.
You want to put it on your Birkin? I wouldn't put it on any bag. That thing is
I don't know if you
demons.
guys have saw on TikTok. There's like this old lady. She's Italian. She has like a really Italian accent, and she says Labubu like really funny. She's like Labubu, and it makes me really happy, and it makes me really want one. And I want one so bad, but they're so hard to get.
They
like,
really are.
They
They
gotta go
are.
to Pop Mart and like camp out.
Yeah,
bro.
they're really difficult to get. And I'm like, I don't even want to try and buy one because for my luck, I know it would be fake.
Exactly. And since they've gotten so popular, they've gotten a lot of fake Labubus, people getting upset because now they're also being sold in stores for about the same price as a Labubu, which in case we don't know, is not cheap. So this has been also taking the internet by storm when you get what people call a Lafufu.
Yeah, they used to be like $30 when they were starting, and since they got like in such high demand, they've gotten so expensive. And I'm like, I don't want a Lafufu. Like if I want a Labubu, I want a Labubu, not a Lafufu. So it's like Do I even waste my time?
Do you think these are like the new Beanie Babies?
Oh, 100%. I know these little kids that they were Sephora kids, they're Labubu kids now.
Oh yeah, the little girls I teach dance at home all have them, and they would come and show me them because each of them had 3 of them, but nobody had the secret. I want the secret, guys. It's so cute. It's so cute. I think it would be really cute. I don't know.
There she is, Miss America.
I'm scared.
Oh, Gabby.
No. You all know me. You know I am big into pageantry, and I finally competed in my first one like we talked about last season, and I competed in my second one at the state level, which was insane, and I loved it. Didn't walk away with the crown, but I walked away with a lot of friends and opportunities, and enough on that spiel, enough about my experience this summer. Let's talk about the summer of Miss America state pageants and the national one that happened literally just this past week. Cassie Donegan, Miss New York, is our Miss America 2026. And of course, Miss America's Teen 2026 is Tess Firm of South Carolina. Cassie was crowned on September 7th and Tess was crowned on September 6th. Just one day apart. They normally do the teen first, and then they do the Miss.
6 sessions. Sorry, guys. September 6th. September. Okay, keep going.
You are not the only person who brought that up, honestly, and they are such a power duo too, and I think it is because of 6-7. But it was so cool to get to watch, especially. However, Cassie Donegan, my Virginia girl, she is from Hampton Roads, which was right down the road from where I grew up. She wasn't actually Miss New York at first. She was the first runner-up. Within just a few days after Miss New York had taken place in July, Mina, who was the original Miss New York, had resigned due to a lot of internal issues. In particular, she didn't qualify for residency in New York, so couldn't compete as Miss New York. So Cassie, of course, she assumed the crown of Miss New York, had very little time to prepare. For those who don't know how Miss America works, at any level, the state or the national, you have to go through a lottery selection to figure out where your place in line for competing is. So it doesn't necessarily go in order of the states. It goes based on the lottery order you pick. So she had all of, I believe it was maybe a week or two to get together what she was going to do, because as far as she was concerned, she wasn't going to Miss America. So going into it, I will admit, even I thought, she was first runner-up at Miss New York. She's not going to make it far, maybe make it the top 11 just because, it's New York, and she had a powerful talent. She did a vocal piece, and honestly, if she's not on Broadway, she should make her way there. She has such an empowering voice, but she did win fitness, so shout out to her. Hey. I was really hoping she'd win a talent, but that's okay. You know what? But she absolutely dominated this competition. She ended up taking home the crown, and honestly, the utter shock on her face, because you come from being first runner-up, you weren't even supposed to go to Miss America, and that's now wild. You're winning the crown. And it also helps that now the winner gets, of course, scholarship money, but a beautiful penthouse in New York.
Yo.
I looked at the penthouse. It is like gated community style. It is gorgeous. She gets to live there. She gets to live in her home state, which is amazing. Honestly, super proud for her. I know there's been a ton of controversy on the side, though, in particular saying that she is not the prettier option.
I heard that. That's awful. That's like, come on. And that's not what the pageant is about.
No.
That's not what it's about.
Because I feel like people kind of like stereotype pageant girls as like they're the pretty, beautiful ones. But that's really not what it is. Like, it's showing these powerful women. And it's so sad that it comes to that point. Like, everyone should just be so happy for her, because this is like an insane and crazy accomplishment. The fact that people are saying that is so insensitive and rude.
Yeah. It's sad because it's not even that she's not pretty.
Right.
If you look at some of her pictures in particular, because we all know stage makeup is different. If we look at Miss America 2025, Abby Stockard, if you see her on stage from her crowning moment versus later on when she's doing appearances and stuff, they look so different. Stage makeup is so different. Also, they have people literally doing it for them backstage. Yeah. So it's not like, oh, okay, tell me what you think, and if you want to readjust it, we can readjust it. It's like okay, we're gonna do your
Here's what you
makeup,
got.
and you have to go on stage. This is gonna have to be good enough. And honestly, I think she looked great. She was wearing this beautiful white gown. It looked so good on her. Of course, her being a ginger, it actually really helps. She looked great, and in particular, she is so involved. There's also a category called quality of life. So it's how you choose to live your life and impact the people around you. She was a finalist for it. She started her own nonprofit. She has been so involved in her community that she rightfully deserved the crown. She's so excited to get to do this on a national level. And in particular, I loved her answer when she was standing on stage, because they answer a question. It's called On-Stage Question after evening gown. And she talked about being authentically who you are. She was asked about people having piercings and tattoos in the workforce. She said, you know what, if that's how you express yourself, go for it. Like, you should be you. She goes, I walk around in what my friends call moo-moo attire, like grandma attire, and I love it. I'll do it all the time. And I think that's such an empowering message, especially now, the way that our nation is. Just, we kind of need that.
Authentically
be
yourself.
authentic, and don't be sorry for it either.
Yeah, and I feel like, especially with the pageant atmosphere, it is a very leadership oriented thing. You know, it isn't about just how you look, and it is how you present yourself for sure, and the type of person you are, but how you thrive as a person and how you thrive in those leadership roles in the relationships with the people around you. And I think that is something that needs to be highlighted, especially, I feel like even in Kentucky, I feel like pageantry is a huge thing once you get further down south. Like, I mean, you're from Virginia, so, and I'm from Pennsylvania, and like, I probably know in Ohio there's not a lot of pageants and stuff. Like, I didn't know anybody that did pageants where I was from. Nobody at all. And then I came to Kentucky, and everyone was like, "Oh, did you do pageants?" I'm like, what? No. Like, I've never been to one. I watched Toddlers and Tiaras, but like, no, but like, it's such an amazing organization, especially seeing the girls that are involved in it around me and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm happy for her. I want the penthouse in New York. Are you kidding me?
It's gorgeous. Looking a little more on the local side, our very own Miss Kentucky, Ariana, she did so good. She made it to the top 11. She made history as the first girl to come out of foster care. To not only walk the Miss America stage, but to hold a title. And just hearing her story, she's honestly taken over her story with the nation. The nation loves her. And it's so cool to get to see somebody who not only is a Lexington resident, but goes to the University of Kentucky. It is so cool. She's so passionate about just helping kids who are just in situations just like hers. So hearing her story, I'm proud of our Miss Kentucky for making top 11. And honestly, that's a story that needs to be heard. We did a lot of coverage through the Kernel with her, especially on her events called the Lucky Ones, which all of the proceeds go back to kids in foster care, kids in orphanages. And, you know, it makes me so happy inside, because there's so much good work that's being done. And honestly, I hope Ariana continues to have the best rest of her year as Miss Kentucky. And I hope Cassie, my Virginia girl, she has the best year as Miss America. And I'm jealous. I hope she invites us to her penthouse.
Yes.
So I'm going to set the scene for everybody here. I'm sitting in a chair next to Marissa, minding my own business. It's pretty quiet because we're both really tired. All of a sudden, you hear a, I'm like, what? She won't talk to me. Her mouth is wide open. She looks at me. Gabby, Taylor Swift is engaged.
Guys, I need to talk about this. You all know, resident Swiftie here, we've been new. I wasn't expecting this. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are engaged. I am so excited. I'm so happy for them. I'm so happy she has finally found someone that is willing to propose to her. Cough, cough, Joe Alwyn. We don't need to talk about him. Whatever. So basically, she posted her ring. It's a rock, bro.
It better be.
Not
I mean,
rock,
they're both
Giant.
rich. So.
Yeah. But, and then, so for those of you who don't know, Travis Kelce, football player, you probably know who he is. She went on the New Heights podcast, which is Travis's and Jason's podcast. They're brothers, the Kelce brothers, and she announced her new album, The Life of a Showgirl, coming out soon, and they just kind of talked about how they started dating, all the things, and then we've come to find out. Hey,
I'm joking. I'm being nice.
Right after they recorded this, while they were recording this episode, people were setting up a backyard engagement for the two of them.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
he proposed like right after they filmed, and like
Wait,
that's
so
very
cute.
sweet. That's
and
cute.
it was in their own backyard, and it was just, I just love them, guys.
I was surprised. I was very surprised because honestly, because of how like I hate men Taylor Swift is, like, not, I mean that in the best way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
like,
yeah.
I like whatever, but I was surprised. I did not think she was ever gonna get married.
Yeah.
And I mean, she's such a powerful woman. I mean, nobody needs to get married, but like, I was not expecting that for her at all, especially to him. Like, I was not expecting that at all.
I wasn't ready for that one in particular. I truly never thought this day would come, that she would ever be engaged. So honestly, I'm a little worried if we're gonna make it to the wedding, just mainly
Guys, don't
because
say that.
Hey, if you look, if we need to look at the amount of songs she has that are about heartbreak. I honestly assumed that there would eventually be a song about Travis.
Yeah.
I'm a little shocked that when
They
they
all
got
love
engaged,
songs.
I part of me wanted to make sure it was real.
Yeah, I honestly think this is about to be the royal wedding of America.
Oh, it's going to be.
Like,
Without
it
a
is.
doubt.
She's America's princess.
She is. She
is.
captioned her post when she like hard launched the engagement, which I never thought she would announce her engagement.
I never thought she would either.
All of her relationships in the past, for the most part,
It's
have
just
been
like
completely
Easter eggs
private.
and, like,
and
yeah.
the fact that this one's so public, it makes me feel so much better about the relationship because she actually feels secure in it and enough to share with the world. But she captioned her post that your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married, which I thought was so cute.
That's really
'cause,
cute.
like, she's like a little poet and everything. And I don't know, I just
I'm
love
excited for
them.
the wedding. I'm excited to see what it looks like because you never know with her, honestly, because I feel like, not that she has so many different personalities, but I feel like there's so many different ways it could go.
She has a lot of personas.
Like, exactly. Like, we have Reputation, but then we have, Folklore and Evermore.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm right. See, guys?
She's getting there. Marissa, you're rubbing off on her.
it. But, like, I'm so curious to see how it's going to go.
All I know is her cats are probably going to be involved in
Yes.
some way. Meredith, Benjamin Button, Olivia Benson.
They're gonna walk her down the
them all.
aisle. So now here's the real question: are we gonna get to go? Like, I feel like
We need some live coverage.
Exactly.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
Pop coming to you from Taylor
Hey,
Swift and
Taylor.
Travis Kelce.
Taylor Nation, reach out to us. Thank you.
Something new has taken over the nation, guys.
Do share.
The Savannah Bananas.
Yes!
Okay.
I
So
love
if you
them.
don't know the Savannah Bananas, they're known for their crazy, electrifying performances of baseball games. It's called Banana Ball. There's a lot of rules. It's very different than an actual baseball game, which is kind of nice for the people that don't like sitting at Major League Baseball games for a long time because they can be long. But let me tell you, so my dad, shout out dad, hates the Savannah Bananas.
Really?
Like, my dad is strict baseball guy, like, grew up playing it, college, all of it, and he hates them. Like, we would watch it over the summer on the TV because it's televised. A lot of their games are. And my dad would get so annoyed at it. It's actually so funny. And my brother played college baseball, and he actually, some of his college baseball friends play on the different franchises of the Savannah Bananas because there's like the firefighters, the party animals on their opponents or whatever. But it's so much fun. I nannied over the summer 2 boys that I've been nannying for the past 3 years, and they love the Savannah Bananas. Like, he has every single one of the jerseys, all the hats, everything. And I'm like, I didn't know this was this big of a phenomenon until I was like watching. My mom loves the video. Like, this is a family-wide thing. It's not
Yes.
just like the brother that likes baseball. Like, this is like a whole thing, and I love it. It's kind of like the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yes.
Back in the day, like,
oh, I miss them.
Love them. But like, it's so cool. I don't know if you guys have seen their TikToks and stuff.
I love their
I love the guy on stilts.
Yes.
He's so iconic.
He is taking the world by storm.
It's so funny. It's so funny, guys. Watching him swing a bat on stilts, it's hilarious. Actually, you guys all need to go and watch it. Like, subtle plug for the Savannah Bananas, I guess.
I am the biggest fan of them. I love them so much. I haven't even seen them in person. When I would be sad, I'd put on the Savannah Bananas. When I needed background noise, I would put on the Savannah Bananas. When I just needed some entertainment, I would put on the Savannah Bananas. They even have celebrities that show up.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
exactly.
they're celebrities themselves. And the best part is all of them are either, if they're not going to the minor leagues, they're kind of training as a Savannah Banana to go pro.
You have to
which is insane.
You have to have like a special talent or something to get on the team, which I think is cool. And so if you don't know where Savannah is, it's Georgia. Savannah, Georgia. That's where the team is from, and they have a stadium there, whatever. They've been traveling, doing like a ballpark tour to all the Major League Baseball stadiums, which is so cool for them. Especially like, if I got to play baseball in PNC Park in Pittsburgh, like, that's crazy. Like, #1 ballpark in America, like, that is so cool. Like, and they're having celebrities that are from these cities come to the games and do little performances and stuff. They just had a Dancing with the Stars like skit.
Yep.
That was so cool. So it's really like inclusive for everyone. It's not just sitting watching, and it's so much fun.
That's exactly my favorite part about it, is that I know Marissa is not a fan of sports at all.
But I can get behind it.
She can get behind it. Like, for me, I don't like things like football and baseball just for the sheer fact that I feel like it's slow. Like, don't ask me to watch golf. I won't be able to. I like something that keeps my attention the whole time. And you never know what's coming next. So, like, you're getting to watch baseball. So if you want to watch a sport, like, this is Marissa's sport.
You're right.
They are dancing. They are doing all these tricks. It's so much fun. It's perfect for my ADHD. It's just perfect in general for everybody.
And the last thing I'm going to leave you guys with the Savannah Bananas, if you're ever watching, watch the home plate umpire. Okay, that's all I have to say. He's crazy. Like, it's hilarious. You just have to watch him. You got to watch one of the games. It's so fun. I can guarantee everybody at least knows a little bit about the Savannah Bananas because they're everywhere.
New season, same good thing. We're going to talk about our hot takes, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to start us off. Fight me if you want. Huda and Chris should not have been in the finale. They took away a spot from, honestly, Telly Nice, no matter how you feel about them. And honestly, I don't understand why America would vote for them if they're going to literally break up right before the finale takes place.
I totally agree, and it sucks because while we say Love Island is in real time, it is 2 days behind, and so much can happen in those 2 days. And so America voted when they thought they were at a great spot and gonna be together, and then in those 2 days, they essentially broke up, and we're still in the finale because America voted for them when they were in a really good spot. So I think they definitely need to work on that system a little bit better for next season. We'll see what happens. I'll go next. My hot take, I don't know if we could even call it a hot take because this is just essentially a fact. Conrad should just run away and start a new life without anyone in his family because they all kind of suck.
I hate Belly. I think she's freaking annoying. Every time she comes on my screen, I just want to yell at her. She makes bad decisions and treats people terribly. So obviously Conrad should run away. Like, that is a no-brainer. Or just stay in med school and start dating his little med school friend.
I love them together.
Like, she likes him. Like, exactly. You can tell that maybe that could go somewhere. I don't know. But my hot take is that, okay, so I watched Jurassic World Rebirth. I've seen all the Jurassic World movies. I've seen all the Star Wars movies. I've seen all the Indiana Jones, all the movies that just keep adding on. Sometimes it's just better to leave it how it is. And I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but like, sometimes it just gets repetitive, especially with a movie with Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. Like, how many people could get eaten by dinosaurs? Like, and how many different types of dinosaurs can there be? You know what I mean? It just gets redundant. So why do we need to keep going?
Exactly. At that point, just let it be. That was such an iconic franchise. You know, when it first started, I watched the first one and I watched maybe a little bit of the second one, and then I got bored. Like, if you're going to make a sequel to it, at least make it really good. But after like the third, the fourth, the fifth, to the point where you stop using numbers, that's a problem. Same thing with like they're redoing the Harry Potter movies. Why?
Wait, they are?
They are.
Oh.
Why?
I don't see a point in
No.
that.
There's no point in it.
no
Same
point.
thing.
They're too iconic.
Exactly. Same thing with Jurassic World Rebirth. We don't need to rebirth Jurassic World, I promise you.
It's got a classic.
I can tell you exactly how it's going to go. People are going to get eaten by dinosaurs. Oh my gosh! It's Jurassic World. We don't need to run it back.
We hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Be sure to check out our website at kykernel.com.
And be sure to follow us on all social media platforms. That's X, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Spotify.
Thanks for tuning in to Pop Goes the Kernel. See y'all next week.